G'day guys, it's 6 in the morning on Saturday the 3rd of September, and so that means it's time for a 2-month review of progress on Arnthak. Arnthak has come a long way in the last 2 months. As it just pops up now, you'll see that we've got game saving, an options menu. I've implemented climbing, huge amounts of map data, and just recently I've put in rideable mounts, which is more of an end of game sort of thing, but you know, it's just a feature that's in there now. As for the climbing situation, I'll just show you a video of 2 months ago. Okay, so this is the tower from 2 months ago using the old style stairs. Each rung there is actually a supportable platform, and you can see it's pretty horrible to use these stairs. You have to jump through them. This is common in a couple of old style games, and it's very difficult because it's really hard to line up the rungs with the actual platforms. Not good for the player. Here's a current build. You can see the ladder is nice and smooth. You just climb straight up there. The only problem with this is you have to get it very accurate as far as your horizontal position. But other than that, it's really nice. So I've got chains which are climbable, plants, vines, growable vines, and ladders, of course. So I'm just going outside the tower here, and I've got a new style of block. I've updated some of the magical stuff, and Jay has given me new grass sprites in the last 2 months. So just to talk about map data now, this screen shows the progress. It's my progress sheet. I've actually been keeping tabs of these for the last few months, and on the top half of the screen you can see the external set for the old build, and on the bottom half of the screen you can see the current build. As you can see, the top section shows only a little bit of the mountain and a bit of the tower. The bottom section shows quite a lot more. You can actually start to make out a bit of the island at the moment. I've got a lake in the west. The Mentalist tower is also by the lake. I've got most of the shape of the mountain done. I've got 2 villages done. I've got a forest coming up in the east that's actually half done, and just been filling in a lot of blanks, and it's pretty much coming along. You're actually now able to play from the top to the bottom, getting from the middle section of the mountain up to the tower, then back down again to the second village. So that's really good. And just to flip over to the internal map, you can see that I've started adding some small areas, not too much. It's more important for me at this stage to do the external areas, but I have started working on graveyard. There's actually a rather large cave network underneath one of the burial mounds, and that forms a bit of storyline plot. I've also put in, just as a test, an interior for one of the trees, and I thought that turned out quite well. I've also built up 3 different areas of the Mentalist tower, which is fantastic. So interior wise it's a bit slower, but it is coming along certainly. I've managed to squash one major bug, pretty big, in that previously it had only scheduled each cycle, which is clock cycle, based on one reading that it took from the clock right at the start when you first entered the map, and it would schedule the cycles based on that. And unfortunately that meant that as soon as you lagged just a little bit, you now had a deficit which you would never catch up, and that actually caused it to lag out in that it wouldn't compensate for lag. So it's just one of those tricky things that I never really got around to. Once I did, I wish that I had have done it earlier. So moral of the story is, if you have a known issue, fix it straight away. Just get it done and get it solved. Same with map editors. I spent so much time, wasted time, transcribing maps onto grids on paper and then transcribing that into raw data. Waste and waste and waste of time. I cannot believe that I did that. And I did that for about a month. And then as soon as I actually got a proper map editor written up, suddenly we're starting to talk 50 million pixels of map data at the moment. So definitely couldn't have done that in the old system. Not a way. That would have been stupid. So, make sure your tools are right, make sure your bugs are right. So here's just a quick vid of the Mentalist tower, which is one of the more sort of puzzly based areas. It's not really that tricky, but just something a little extra. I've implemented these rain clouds which do raindrops, and when an ice spell meets water, you get ice blocks. So here we're just going to bridge the gap in order to get to this platform. I accidentally froze myself, but hey. So, and again, this is this ladder thing. You have to be pretty dead set, so I've got to have a look at that. So I pick up a bucket of water. Now I've just got to find it in my inventory. So this is the invent screen, which you've seen before. Oops, missed it. Try again. Okay, and this is what I call a ladder vine. It's basically a climbable plant, but you have to have water to make it grow. So that's it for me for this weekend Screenshot Saturday. It's now 6:30 in the morning, so even though you've only watched for about 7 minutes, it's been a while for me. Don't forget to check out reddit.com/r/gamedev for the other Screenshot Saturday entries, and Twitter's got a hashtag for Screenshot Saturday. There's also a web page that scrapes that and collates everything, so great way for other people to see your game in action. I'd also like to say thanks to the Arnthak team. You guys do kind of make everything so much easier and so much better. Especially the artwork is fantastic out of Jay, and the music out of CFX is just awesome. Alright, have a good one guys, and catch up with you next week. Bye.